Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Gerald Poole Field here on the campus of East Mississippi, right here in Scuba for the deciding Game 3 of the NJCAA Region 23 baseball playoffs. Winner of this one earns a berth to the Region 23 tournament in Poplarville on May 16th. A couple of other teams have already cashed their ticket in, but today it's going to be a battle to see who makes it to Poplarville between the visiting East Central Community College Warriors and your host, East Mississippi Lions. Get you the starting lineups first for the visitors. Leading off and playing center field will be number 1, Clayton Cook. Batting second and playing left field will be number 6, Trey Lewis. In the 3 spot, playing second base for the Warriors, number 5, Eli Collins. In the cleanup spot, playing third base at the hot corner, number 4, Austin Green. Batting fifth, playing right field, number 21, J.T. Vance. Batting 6, and behind the plate, number 27, Cade Turnage. Batting 7th, the designated hitter for East Central, number 30, Ramey Harrison. Batting 8th and playing first base, number 25, Colton Smith. And rounding out the lineup, the number 9 hitter in the lineup, playing shortstop, number 3, Leighton Jenkins. And on the mound for East Central today will be number 32, David Burton. Now for your East Mississippi Community College Lions, leading off, playing right field, number 14, Ethan Medlin. Batting second and playing second base, number 3, Kobe Holmes. In the 3 spot, playing first base, Wesley Sides, number 34. Batting cleanup, and the pitcher this afternoon, number 2, Blaze Berry. Batting fifth and playing over at the hot corner, number 12, Trey Trosclair. In the 6th spot and playing left field, number 24, Bo Bates. Batting 7th, and your catcher for the Lions, number 23, Cade Shannon. Batting 8th and playing shortstop, number 1, Austin Garrison. And in the 9 hole, playing center field, number 4, Hunter French. And again, pitching for the Lions will be the sophomore right-hander from Columbus Heritage Academy, Blaze Berry. The Lions are led, of course, by the head man himself, Brett Kimbrell. They are assisted by Chase Reeves, Hunter Floyd, and Braxton Lee. As you can see down on your screen at home plate, both head coaches. That's Neil Holloman on the right, the head coach for East Central, along with Coach Kimbrell and the 3-man umpiring crew, exchanging lineup cards and, of course, pleasantries along the way. And we will be getting started here momentarily. So we'll have the national anthem. But again, that will be your starting lineups for today. East Central comes into today's contest with a 30-16 record overall. For the Lions, an overall record of 26-17. Lions dropped a heartbreaker after blowing a couple of leads yesterday, with East Central coming from behind, taking yesterday's game 2. Get you an update in the other 3 games. Jones defeated Northeast in game 2 yesterday, so they punched their ticket to Poplarville. Hines defeated Gulf Coast, so Hines wins the best of 3 series versus Perk. They will head on to Poplarville. And a split between Northwest and Meridian. Northwest won that game 13-10, so they will play again today for a decisive game 3.
Introducing your 2022 East Mississippi Community College Lions. In right field, Ethan Medlin. In center field, Hunter French. In the left field, Bo Bates. At first base, Wesley Sides. Second base, Kobe Holmes. At shortstop, Austin Garrison. Third base, Trey Trosclair. Behind the plate, Cade Shannon. And on the mound, southpaw right-hander from Columbus's Heritage Academy, number 2, Blaze Berry. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
play ball. And good afternoon again. I'm Carl Shannon. We appreciate everybody tuning in for this decisive Game 3 in this series. Winner punches their ticket to Poplarville. Down on your screen on the bump, that's Blaze Berry on the hill today for the Lions. Get you the numbers on Berry.
Game 1 battery for East Mississippi. Behind the plate, number 23, Kate Shannon. And on the mound for the Lions, sophomore right-hander from Columbus's Heritage Academy, number 2, Blaze Berry.
Said it multiple times over the course of these last two games together. Berry certainly has shown he is arguably the most dominant player in the state of Mississippi and all the junior college throughout the state, able to do it with the glove at shortstop at the plate, and he has shown dominance on the mound as well. He leads this East Mississippi squad in wins. He's 5-1 overall. This will be his 13th appearance on the mound. He started 9 games. 4 of those were complete games. He's typically the 7-inning, the back end of the doubleheader starter for Coach Kimbrell. He sports a 2.70 ERA on the season. He's also got 3 saves. He's got thrown 56 and 2/3 innings, given up 42 hits, 19 runs, 17 of those have been earned, struck out 52 and walked only 8. That is the key stat, 52-8. Berry possesses a 3-pitch mix, run a fastball up there in the low 90s. He's also got a curveball, but what he really excels in, he's got a plus changeup, and that's really a big pitch for him. As Shannon makes that throw down to second base, we'll get things going here. It'll be Cook, Lewis, and Collins to lead things off versus East Central. Lions desperately need to keep Cook and Lewis off the bases.
Fielder number 1, Clayton Cook.
These are guys that can swing it, and they can also run. Both these young men have over 20 stolen bases, along with some very robust batting averages. Cook hovering around 400. First pitch is a swing and a miss. Good start for Berry. Good fastball inside on Cook that he swung right over the top of it for first strike of the ball game. The 0-1. Breaking ball dropped in for a strike. Another thing that is always nice about Berry on the bump is Berry wastes no time. The 0-2. Shannon sets up outside, goes with a fastball up and away. Be a ball and 2 strikes. Berry gets the baseball, and he is ready to roll. You'd think it was a school night and he had homework and had to get in bed early, the way he rolls with that tempo. Swung on, that one's lifted out to right field. Medlin, will make a few steps to his left, haul that one in for an easy out number 1.
To the plate for the Warriors, left fielder number 6, Trey Lewis.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Trey Lewis. Again, Lewis, a .437 hitter on the season. Big numbers from the 2-hole from East Central. First pitch to Lewis, right down the heart of the dish, taken for a strike. The 0-1, right on the outside corner. Lewis looked back at the home plate umpire. Not happy with that call. That was, from our vantage point, right over the black. Good location by Berry. Working on those outer edges of the dish. Swung on, a little tardy for the party is Lewis. Hammered that ball right over the East Central dugout. Count will remain 0-2. Breaking ball just reaches out and tap it. Oh, a little funky spin on that one, but Holmes is over there to cover it up over the sides. That'll be a 4-3 put out of Lewis, and that's 2 away. Again, defensively for the Lions,
Next, second baseman, number 5, Eli Collins.
Barry's battery mate is Shannon behind the dish, sides over at first. The aforementioned Holmes at second. Over at the hot corners, Trosclair. At shortstop will be Austin Garrison. Garrison, of course, the winning pitcher in Game 1 of this series. Always inserted into the shortstop position when Barry on the mound. First pitch to Collins is a swing and a miss. And then out in the pasture from left to right is Bates, Frenchie, and Medlin. Collins, a .320 hitter coming into this one. Got 16 extra base hits, 11 doubles, 2 triples, and 3 home runs. The 1-1 now. Squares the bunt. Trosclair charging over to sides. That one's going to go up the line. Collins going to put on brakes at second base. Tough play for Trosclair. Had to just get rid of it. But that'll be an error on Trosclair. And East Central will have a runner now in scoring position.
Third baseman, number 4, Austin Green.
So the cleanup hitter and third baseman Austin Green now his first plate appearance of the day. .317 hitter. See if Barry breaks out the change piece against the lefty Green. That one misses up as Green squares the bunt. You can see on the left-handed side of your screen, Trosclair in on the grass. Of course, East Central has always had a reputation for doing a good job manufacturing runs, playing small ball, whether that's bunting, stealing bags, things like that. And they got him. Barry picks off Collins. That'll be 1-6 on the putout as Garrison slaps on the tag. Collins, a little bit in disbelief, but our umpire, Scott McMurray, out there at second base, just easy call for McMurray out there as Barry wheeled around. Garrison slapped on the tag, and that is all she wrote here in the top of the first for the Warriors. So we will head to the home half. Lions coming to bat. You're watching EMCCathletics.com. Listen, welcome back to the bottom half of the first. A little excitement there to end the top half as Barry picked off Eli Collins after he reached on an error to end the frame. So that will be the Lions' turn to try to get on the board first. It'll be Medlin, Holmes, and Wesso to get things going here in the bottom half of the first as they face off versus David Burton, the starter for East Central. This will be his 9th appearance on the mound. It'll be his 4th start, 4-2 record overall, an 8.87 ERA. He's thrown 23 1/3 innings. Gets the rest of those numbers here after this pitch. That one just hit Medlin, squared him up, and a good start for the home squad. Medlin wore it like a boss, like a leadoff hitter should. Burton, again, giving up 28 runs, 23 of those earned. Struck out 33, walked 17, and now he has added 9. He is hit by pitch. So I bring up Kobe Holmes. Holmes, a .298 hitter now in the season. A pick move over, and I tell you what, Medlin caught leaning a little bit. Good throw, might have got Ethan, but that throw was up the line a little bit. Thankful for the Warriors, a 6'5" catcher. 6'5" first baseman over there. (6'3", 6'5". Looks big to me. I'll look up to him. The 1-0 now to Holmes. That one misses. So now Holmes ahead in the count, 2-0. That is now the 19th time on the season that Medlin has been hit by pitch. And again, just what a leadoff hitter should do is to find a way on. As Burton finds the strike zone after that ball goes in and out of the mid of turnage. So it'll be 2 balls and a strike now to Holmes. See, maybe if Medlin gets on the move here. The 2-1 coming from Burton. Swung on and missed. Good fastball from Burton, and Holmes couldn't catch up to it for the 2nd strike of the at-bat. And that'll even things at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sides awaits on deck. Be a good opportunity for Wesso. Swung on, that one's going to be lifted. See if it stays into play. Smith giving chase, battling the sun, but he will haul it in. It's a tougher play than you'd normally think. He's ranging over his left shoulder, battling that high sky, looking straight into the sun. So that'll be the first out of the inning. And it appeared that everyone in the black and red wanted a balk on Burton. I glanced down at the stat sheet, did not see him come off the rubber. Sides had a solo shot yesterday. In this 3-game series, in Game 1 and Game 2, Wesso hitting an even .500, 4 for 8, 4 runs scored, 2 bombs, and 2 RBIs with a pair of walks. So couldn't think of a better time for him to continue this hot streak than right now and get the lines on the board. The 1-0 misses in and out of the mitt of turnage again. So a good hitter's count for Sides. The 2-0 almost, and it did get a piece of Sides. Probably a pretty good move on Burton's part. Now the 10th time he has hit an opponent, as has Burton. It looks like we will have a mound visit very quickly. And already action in the Warriors pen here in the bottom of the first. Everybody's on notice today. Certainly it's a case of Johnny Holstaff in this decisive Game 3. Win and continue, lose, and you are done for the year. So that'll bring up Blaze Berry. Berry 2 for 8 in this series. Scored a pair of runs. He's got a double that he hit off the left field wall yesterday. He's got 2 RBIs, struck out 3 times. So So the mound visit is over, and we'll see if Barry can capitalize on Burton's struggles here in the first. One out in the frame. Again, Medlin reached after being hit by a pitch, as has Sides. In between that, Holmes popped out to the first baseman Smith. That'll catch us up with one out, Barry at the dish. First pitch misses inside to Barry. Trosclair awaiting his opportunity on deck. The 1-0. Breaking ball taken for a strike. Good job by Barry just laying off that pitch. Not much you can do with that. Probably going to yank that foul at very best. Another breaking ball. It's a good one from Burton. That one just sweeping across the plate. And now Burton gets ahead in the count. A ball and 2 strikes. Swung on that one, lifted out to left center field. Cook going, that's getting over to Cook's head. Here comes Medlin around third. Sides right behind him. Sides will hold up. Medlin's going to score the first run of the ball game. And Blaze Berry getting the Lions on the board, helping his own cause as he picks up an RBI double. And it's 1-0 East Mississippi.
To the plate for the Lions, third baseman number 12, Trey Trosclair.
So to bring up Trey Trosclair. With 2 men aboard, 1 out in the frame. Trosclair, 275 hitter. He's had a tough go of it here in these 2 games. 0 for 9 overall in the 2 games. But he is certainly due. It'd be a great time for him to get started with Sides down at third and Barry out at second base. See if Trosclair can find a gap and trade places with Barry. As Burton comes set, the 1-0 to Tros. Another off-speed down in the dirt, blocked up by Turnage. It'll be Bates awaiting his opportunity on deck. And that time, Burton finds the strike on the outer half. It's going to be 2 balls and a strike now to Trosclair. The 2-1, swung on that one, lifted over the seats here. Long look into Turnage for Burton, now finally set. That misses wide. And that'll push the count full. So payoff pitch here to Trosclair. See if we can get another Burton misfire. Now double barrel action for the Warriors. Try to get you names of those gentlemen. That ball skied high in the center field. Cook going to converge on Sides, looking to tag from third. Sides is going to put on the brakes. Good throw in from Cook. That one's going to get away from Turnage, but not far enough for Sides had already put on the brakes. So now that'll be 2 outs in the frame. That ball just not quite deep enough with the wind. Something we haven't seen here very often. The wind actually blowing in from left field, left center field. You can see the flag on the upper left-hand portion of your screen. Just don't see that very often. Kind of blowing across the field, kind of back in. And first pitch to Bo Bates, taken for a strike. If Bates can reach safely, Shannon awaits his opportunity on deck. Swung on. That one's going to get over the glove of the second baseman, Collins. Here comes Sides from third. Barry around third now. Going to be a play at the plate. He will slide in safely. And Bo Bates with a big 2-out, 2 RBI single, and it's 3-0 East Mississippi. And just like that, the Lion man, Mr. Richard, is heating up down to our left.
To the plate, East Mississippi catcher, number 23, Cade Shannon.
Shannon 2 for 7 in this series thus far. First pitch breaking ball from Burton taken for a strike. 2 for 7, scored a pair of runs, got 1 home run, a 2-run shot yesterday, 2 RBIs, 1 walk, and a pair of strikeouts. Also has been hit by a pitch. The 0-1. There goes the runner. That one's going to be sliced out into right field. Bates will go first to third. Shannon coming around. He'll put on the brakes, and that's another 2-out single. Good piece of hitting by Shannon, just inside out of that ball, and that's back-to-back singles, and the hit parade just continues. And that will probably be it, and it is indeed. So we will have a pitching change here in the bottom of the first as Burton's day is done already. So we'll take a short 1-minute break. We'll get you the new arm for East Central. Stay with us. Lions still at bat. You're watching EMCCathletics.com. And we're back here after the pitching change as the starter for East Central, David Burton's day, is done here already in the bottom of the first. He's recorded 2/3 of an inning. The new arm is not new, as we will have seen Luke Odom back on the bump for East Central, his 3rd appearance in this series. As Odom got the win yesterday, I believe, but his 3rd appearance in this series already.
For the Lions, shortstop, number 1, Austin.
And now he will do battle with AG, Austin Garrison. The Gulfport High product. Garrison, of course, speaking of multiple appearances, Garrison, winning pitcher in game 1 of this series on Thursday. Did a really nice job through a couple of innings. And now his opportunity is at the plate with Barry pitching today for the Lions. Garrison getting an opportunity at shortstop. So we'll see what Austin Garrison can do. Now ahead in the count, 2-0. Got 2 men aboard. That's snap throw over. Shannon dives back ahead of the tag from Smith. That's Bo Bates over at third, Shannon at first. That one's going to get inside. That'll make it a 2-1 count on Garrison. Swung on, that's chopped down the line. Clearly foul, but you never know based off of a couple of calls yesterday. I say that with a great deal of sarcasm. So that'll even things at 2 balls and 2 strikes to AG. Odom to the dish, breaking ball, swung on. That goes under the glove of Green. That'll score Bates from third. Everybody is safe, as that'll be Green's, I believe, 3rd error in this series. So any way you can get them at this point in the season, and that'll score another run. It is now 4-0 Lions, still here in the bottom of the 1st. And that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, Hunter French, as Frenchie watches that one. Swung on that, lifted high. Collins having trouble with that one, can't find it, and finally Smith calls him off. But that'll do it for French, and that'll do it for the Lions here in the bottom of the 1st, but not before they pick up 4 runs on 4 hits. They strand a pair, and there was 1 error. Coming back in the top of the 2nd, you're watching EMCCathletics.com.
Leading off the top of the 2nd inning for East Central, Third baseman, number 4, Austin Green.
Back here in the top of the second, 4, 5, and 6 for East Central. It'll be Austin Green again. He'll be followed by Vance and Turnage. Green was at the plate when Barry picked off Collins to end the top of the first. First pitch is a foul ball. Green, a .317 hitter. The 0-1 fouled straight back into the net. So now Barry ahead in the count, 0-2. Swung on, that was going to get into the 6 hole between Trosclair and Garrison. Good piece of hitting by Green. That ball was on the outer half, and Green just served it up through the 6 hole. And good hitters will do that. You got to tip your cap right there to that swing from Austin Green. So East Central picks up their first knock of the game, and that'll bring up the right fielder, JT Vance. Vance, a .341 hitter, has done some damage in this series thus far. That one got under the mitt of Shannon. Not sure what happened there, but so 1-0 now to Vance. And a good pitch by Barry. Shannon able to pull that one back across the zone. Green only has a pair of stolen bases on the season. But you never know. Swing and a miss. Good high heater from Barry. Vance couldn't catch up to it. Now he's behind in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Certainly need to retire Vance here with Turnage, who has been a real thorn in the side of East Mississippi in this series thus far. And that is Barry's first strikeout. Vance just, nothing he could do with that one.
To the plate, East Central catcher, number 27, Cade Turnage.
As he walks back to the East Central dugout in disgust and frustration after watching strike number 3 out of the right hand of Barry. And again, that brings up Cade Turnage, who has had some really good swings in this series thus far. He's got a 2-run home run. Also had a couple doubles as well. First pitch to Turnage, blocked up by Shannon. Runner going. A little hit and run. But that one foul, so that'll even things at 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll see as Turnage peers down towards Coach Holloman's way, gets the sign. Might see a throw over to sides from Barry. Just missing the outside corner. And with that, it'll be 2 balls and 1 strike to Turnage. Runner going, throw down from Shannon. And they've got him. So that'll be 2 for 3 on the putout, a caught stealing. A little non-traditional, but not sure if that was a missed sign from Holloway to Turnage, because Green just put on the brakes, but that's the second runner that has been punched out on the bases for East Central. That one skied high right over us here in the press box. So a 2-4-3 caught stealing. And that'll be 2 outs now, and Turnage with a full count. We'll see if Barry can put him away with this pitch. Swung on, that's going to be a chopper right to Barry. He'll flip the sides. 1-3 on that put out. And once again, 3 up, 3 down, a little unconventional. But either way, there's a 0 on the board for East Central. We will head to the home half. East Mississippi leading this one 4-0. You're watching EMCCathletics.com. Bottom of the second for East Mississippi.
Back to the top of the lineup, leading off the bottom of the second inning for East Mississippi. Right fielder number 14, Ethan Medlin.
As you may have heard through the mic from our PA announcer here, Mr. David Brzezinski. Back to the top of the lineup. It'll be 1, 2, 3, and you got to love that if you're part of this East Mississippi family watching today, when you can get through the lineup 1 through 9 in the bottom of the first. And the top of the lineup is right back at the plate to start the second, as it'll be Medlin, Holmes, and Sides to get things rolling here in the second, as East Mississippi looks to add to this 4-0 lead. Wind has died down, as you see the flag not moving out in left center field. The 1-1, that one hit on the screws, but right at Cook in center field. Good swing by Medlin, but Cook right there. Move a step back, but that was right in his glove.
To the plate for the Lions, second baseman number 3, Kobe Holmes.
But a good swing nonetheless. Those will fall eventually. So that'll bring up Kobe Holmes. Holmes flew out to Smith in foul territory for the first out of the first inning, as Luke Odom continues for East Central. Came in after the starter, David Burton, was chased from the game 2/3 in, and now Holmes has his first knock. That one's got extra bases written all over it. Holmes around first. He's digging for 2. He's coming for 3. Got a chance. There's the relay, and that will be held by Jenkins, and Kobe Holmes with a one-out triple here in the bottom of the second.
Up next for East Mississippi, first baseman number 34, Wesley Sides.
That'll be Holmes' first triple of the season. And a good opportunity for Wesso at the dish to pick up an easy RBI. Infield already playing in for East Central. You don't normally see that, and it looks like Sides almost got hit again for the second time today already. East Central, again with the infield in, can ill afford to give up another run in this decisive game 3. So we'll see if Sides can find a hole or get a ball up in the air as the 2-0 taken for a strike. See if Wesso can take one through that 4-hole. Center fielder Cook shading Sides to the right side. Swung on, that one lifted. That one's going to get out in no man's territory, but going to be foul. As Smith and Vance gave great effort to chase that one down, but it just falls harmlessly to the turf. And Sides gets new life with a 2-2 count. So Luke Odom gets a sign from Turnage, comes set, the 2-2. Swung on, that one's lifted out to Vance. That one curving away from him, but that's well deep enough as he caught that ball on the track. Another good swing from an East Mississippi hitter. Sides hammered that ball. That was a low liner that got all the way to the track, but certainly deep enough as it was hauled in by Vance to score home. So that'll be a sac fly for Sides. And it's a 5-0 East Mississippi lead. And that'll bring up Blaze Berry with 2 outs as he hacks at the first one. Berry doubled last inning as he picked up an RBI scoring Medlin for the first run of the ball game. The 0-1 swing and a miss on a breaking ball had Berry way out in front. If Berry can reach safely, it'll be Trey Trosclair on deck with an opportunity. The 0-2. See Turnage back there trying a little trickeration with his mitt, making a little noise on that inner half. You could see it down below and then set up outside. 1-2. Swung on that one, lifted high in the center field. Cook going back, ball carrying right at the wall. And he got it over the fence, robbing Berry of a home run. What an effort by the East Central center fielder, Clayton Cook, as he robs Berry of a 2-run home run. And that's out number 3, and we will head to the top of the third. East Mississippi leading this one by a score of 5-0. Warriors coming to bat. You're watching EMCCathletics.com.
30, Ramey Harrison.
Top of the third, it'll be 7, 8, and 9 for East Central. Be the DH, Ramey Harrison, up here first for the Warriors. Harrison didn't play yesterday, but was the DH in game 1 of this series. Had a couple of knocks, has done a good job when he was in there. That ball misses. Not sure where that missed, perhaps low. Harrison did a nice job slicing some balls through the 6 hole between Barry and Trosclair for a couple of knocks in game 1 of this one. The 1-0, that one misses high. We'll see if Barry and Shannon perhaps work Harrison back inside. The 2-0, that one fouled straight back. The 2-1 pitch from Barry. Swing and a miss, good off-speed offering. There was that changeup we had talked about at the start of this one. Barry with an outstanding change piece, and we saw it right there as Harrison way out in front against Barry. So 2-2. Goes back with the fastball inside, missing over the shoestrings of Harrison. So that'll push the count full. There's a payoff pitch coming up to the designated hitter for East Central. As Harrison, the 313 hitter, battling to stay alive. Over there in the on-deck circle is the big first baseman, Colton Smith. And he'll be followed by the shortstop, Leighton Jenkins. Payoff pitch again from Barry. Swung on, that one lifted right to Garrison. He'll back up in the grass, but an easy F6 for the first out of the inning.
To the plate for the Warriors, first baseman number 25, Colton Smith.
So now it'll be Colton Smith's turn. 315 hitter. Has had a few knocks in this series thus far. That one misses down low. The 1-0 pitch swung right through. A little high cheddar from Barry. Smith couldn't catch up to that one, so that'll even things at 1 apiece. That one misses down and away. The 2-1 pitch, that one hammered hard down the left field line into the bullpen of the Lions. It'll be a long, loud strike. Got an update in Game 3 between Northwest and Meridian. That one played on the campus of MCC. A decisive Game 3 as well. 4-2 lead for Meridian over Northwest. That one bottom of the second. 2-2. That one fouled back. Again, in the other series, Jones defeated Northeast in 2 games, so they have earned their opportunity for the Region 23 tournament. Congratulations to Coach Thig and his staff. And Hines defeated Gulf Coast. That one skied high in the right field. Medlin going back, gone. And Colton Smith, with one swing of the bat, has got East Central on the board as he goes Oppo Taco and picks up his 6th home run of the season. And a good piece of hitting from the big first baseman, taking the ball the other way. and parking that one in the East Central bullpen. So it is 5-1 now in favor of East Mississippi.
Shortstop, number 3, Clayton Jenkins.
That'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, Clayton Jenkins. As that misses down low to Jenkins. Breaking ball just misses inside. Good pitch from Barry. Wanted that one. You could see some visible frustration from Barry on the bump. He wanted that pitch. And now he falls behind Jenkins 2-0. And that misses low. So now Jenkins ahead in the count 3-0. As Barry steps off towards the back of the mound, try to collect himself a little bit. As Jenkins, no doubt, will have the take sign, the 3-0 pitch, and that's right on the outside corner for a strike. Top of the lineup, sitting on deck for East Central as Cook getting his swings. A 3-1 now to Jenkins. That one misses down low, so that'll be a 5-pitch walk after the solo home run to the 9-hole hitter Jenkins.
Center fielder number 1, Clayton Cook.
So it'll bring up Clayton Cook, who flied out to Medlin to start the ball game. Swung on that one, lifted in the shallow right field. Medlin will converge on that one, haul it in for the second out of the inning. So the second time today that Medlin has retired Cook, and that'll be 2 outs here in the top of the third.
To the plate for the Warriors, left fielder number 6, Trey Lewis.
Bring up the 2-hole hitter for East Central, the left fielder Trey Lewis, who grounded out to Holmes in the top of the first for the second out of the inning. And a swing and a miss. Big swing from Lewis. Jenkins over at first base has 11 stolen bases on the season. So we'll see if he attempts to try and snag his 12th with 2 outs in the frame. The 0-1 now to Lewis. Swung on, that's a chopper to Trosclair. He'll snag the big hop, throw it over the sides, and that's an easy 5-3 put out. And Lewis visibly upset with himself after that swing for the third out of the inning. So that'll do it for East Central here in the top of the third, but they pick up 1 run on the solo home run from Colton Smith. We will head to the home half. East Mississippi leading this one by a score of 5-1. You're watching EMCCathletics.com. Back here in the bottom of the third, it will be 5, 6, and 7 for East Mississippi. Trosclair, Bo Bates, and Shannon to get things going versus the new arm for East Central. It'll be Brendan Miner, number 31 on the bump now for the Warriors. Be his 10th appearance on the season as Trosclair swings and fouls that first offering back from Miner. 4-1 record overall, usually a starter for East Central. He started 4 games. The 0-1 swung on. That one's going to be a swing and bunt. Miner's up with it. Throws over to Smith for the first out of the inning. Miner with a 7.76 ERA.
To the plate for the Lions, left fielder number 24, Bo Bates.
He's thrown 29 in the third now, giving up 26 hits, 27 runs, 25 of those earned. Struck out 27 and walked 25. First pitch, that one's going to be another knock for Bates, his second single of the day. This one slicing through under the glove of Green through the 6-hole. That'd be a 1-out single for Bates.
Up next, the EMCC catcher, number 23, Cade Shannon.
And that'll bring up Cade Shannon as Bates is down at first. Shannon followed Bates' single in the first with a single of his own out to right. Long look into turnage for Miner, now finally set, going to pick over at Bates. Bates kind of just falls over. Nothing really. Conservative lead over at first for Bates. First pitch misses inside to Shannon. Miner shakes turnage. Now comes set after he gets the sign. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Shannon took a healthy cut with that one. Snap throw over. Bates dives back. No tag applied by Smith. The 1-1 misses low, so that'll push the count. 2 balls and a strike to Shannon. 1 out. The 2-1. That one catches the upper quadrant. Tough pitch right there for Shannon. Probably best to lay off that because all that does is just get popped up, probably in the infield. So now Shannon facing a 2-2 count to Miner. That one misses low, so that'll push the count full. Job by Turnage back there, blocking that one up. We'll see payoff pitch coming with this. Outfield playing straight away. Wind starting to pick up just a little bit. There's a runner going. That one misses low. That's ball 4 as Turnage lost it. So that'll be a free pass to Shannon. Good at bat.
To the plate for the Lions, shortstop, number 1, Austin Garrison.
So a good AB for Shannon. And now Bates and Shannon out on the bases for AG. Austin Garrison, who reached on an error, hit a hard hit ball down to third base. That Green just olayed it over there at the hot corner. Garrison bunts, but that one's going to go foul. Kind of punched at it a little bit. Like the thought. Garrison only hitting .053 on the season in limited ABs. As Garrison swings through that high fastball, now he is behind in the count 0-2. Hunter French awaiting on deck. So we look down on the on-deck circle, getting some encouragement from assistant coach Wesley Sides. The 0-2 to AG. Swing and a miss. Again, the high fastball. He went and chased it. So Minor picks up his first strikeout of the game. And now that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, Hunter French.
EMCC center fielder number 4, Hunter French.
Good fastball from Minor. Frenchie just watched that one. If French can keep the inning alive, top of the lineup sitting on deck as Medlin looking for his third chance today. That one misses low. French is certainly due. 1 for 7 in the series. 1 run, got the double yesterday. 1 RBI, has walked once and struck out twice. As Minor looks to second. Really, Bates not really a big lead out at second base. French squared the bunt, pulled it back, but doesn't matter. A home plate umpire said that was a strike. The 1-2 pitch from Minor. That one down in the dirt. Turnage getting beat up a little bit today by the East Central staff, but a good effort by sophomore catcher. That one misses. That one's going to get away from Turnage. Everybody's going to move up 90 feet. We'll call that a wild pitch on Minor. So that'll put 2 men in scoring position and a full count now for Frenchie. So a big opportunity for Hunter French. That's Bates out at second, or excuse me, at third, who singled. Shannon, who reached on a walk. The payoff pitch. Breaking ball from Minor. That one fouled back over our heads. Swung on that one, hit hard, but that one's going to be foul. One had a chance to go off the wall, but that one just started breaking too hard to the left. That one ended up in the Lions bullpen. And it's certainly a good note that there was not a body down there to catch it. Always a good thing. Payoff pitch again to Frenchie. Swing and a miss. So Minor picks up a pair of strikeouts and strands a pair out on the bases, and the Lions go away empty-handed for the first time this afternoon. We'll head to the top of the fourth. East Mississippi leading this one by a score of 5-1. You're watching EMCCathletics.com.
Leading off the top of the fourth inning for East Central. Second baseman, number 5, Eli Collins.
Top of the fourth back here at Gerald Poole Field here in Scuba on the campus of East Mississippi. It's 3, 4, and 5 for East Central. Collins, Green, and Vance as Blaze Berry begins his fourth full inning of work here. East Mississippi leading this one by a score of 5-1. As Collins takes a hack at that one, fouls that one back. Winner of this one, of course, advancing to the Region 23 tournament beginning on Monday, May 16th in Poplarville. Swing and a miss. Good pitch by Berry. Just backhanded by Shannon. Made Collins look a little foolish at that one. Jones and Hines have already punched their ticket, along with, of course, Pearl River, who won the regular season title, and LSU Eunice, who always gets the automatic bid. Still trying to figure out the why behind that, but we'll try to get you an update between Northwest and Meridian here momentarily. Swing and a miss. Good sweeping breaking ball by Berry. And Collins just kind of stuck the bat out. Bat went one way, butt went the other, and that's a swing and a miss. As Berry picks up his second strikeout of the game. Got to bring up the cleanup hitter, Austin Green. Green singled back in the second inning and then was thrown out stealing on an unconventional 2-4-3 putout. He has one of 2 hits today for East Central and a swing and a miss again. A little change piece right there from Berry, and that just made Green look a little foolish. It'd be Vance awaiting on deck. The 0-2. Shannon sets up way outside, and Berry hits that target. The 1-2. Swung on, that one fouled over the net. Here we go, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one just missing the outside corner. And Barry wanted that one. So leaving things at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Big pitch coming up here to Green. And a foul ball off the hands. Barry from the windup. Try to go a backdoor breaker. That one just a cement mixer. Didn't have much bite to it. So with that misfire, that'll run the count full. Got an update between Meridian and Northwest. We'll get to it after this pitch. Swing and a miss. And Green goes down swinging. That's the second punch out of the inning here for Barry. His third of the day. As promised, an update between Meridian and Northwest. Meridian now leading 5-2. That one in the bottom of the third. So now with 2 outs in the frame, it'll be up to JT Vance to try to keep things going. That's a chopper up the middle. Garrison gloves it behind the bag. Nifty athletic play by AG, and he'll throw a strike across the diamond to Sides, and that'll do it for East Central here in the top of the 4th as they go away 1-2-3. Head to the home half. You're watching EMCCathletics.com.
Right fielder, number 14, Ethan Medlin.
Top of the lineup, back around here in the bottom of the 4th for the Lions. 1-2-3, Medlin, Holmes, and Wesso to get things going versus Brendan Miner as he begins his second full inning of work in relief. The third arm of the day for East Central. Burton started the game for the Warriors, only lasted 2/3 of an inning. He gave way to Luke Odom, who threw an inning and a third, and then Miner came on to start the third. The 2-0 pitch to Medlin. That one misses, so now Big E ahead in the count, 3-0. That's a 4-pitch walk surrendered by Miner, so a good start here for the Lions in the bottom of the 4th with the leadoff man aboard.
To the plate for the Lions, second baseman number 3, Kobe Holmes.
So I'll bring up the 2-hole hitter, Kobe Holmes. 1 for 2 on the day. He flew out to Smith back in the first, but had a big triple back in the second. Later come around to score as he hammers that ball hard down the line. That one's going to be foul. And then again, a little bit of sarcastic jeers from the Lions faithful after a controversial call yesterday. Fair or foul. Snap throw over, but Medlin doesn't even slide back. Chopper, that's going to be in the hole for Jenkins. Over to Collins. They will say Collins' foot was still on the bag, so that'll be a fielder's choice, a 6-4 putout of Medlin. And Coach Kimbrell is out of the dugout to have a word with our umpiring crew. So there will be a conference. So a meeting of the minds. Highly doubt this call is overturned. They're probably discussing where they want to go grab a bite after this one is over. They want to go Subway on the right side, going back to 45, or go get a 3-piece with mashed potatoes and another side of choice on the gas station on the left. What will be the choice, boys? Well, I don't know. I like the foot-long meatball. Our home plate umpire discussing he wants the 3-piece. Dark meat. And what do you know? No change in the call. So that'll be, again, it'll be a 6-4 put out of Medlin.
Next up for East Mississippi, first baseman number 34, Wesley Sides.
So it'll be Holmes over at first, who reaches on the fielder's choice, and it'll be now Wesso's turn. Wesley Sides at the dish, his third time today. Sides walked and scored back in the first inning, second run of the ball game, and then had a sacrifice fly back in the second to score Holmes after Holmes hit that triple in the second. 1-0. And again, Minor missing inside. We have seen nothing but pitches on the inner half, and a majority of them missing inside to Sides. There's not a better player in this lineup that does a job going the other way than Sides, literally using the whole field. He will spray a ball all the way around, and I guess they're just trying to keep him from doing just that, from finding that right center field gap or going opposite field for a bomb. And it looks like we will have a pitching change as the head coach for East Central, Neil Holloman, with almost a sprint out there, a urgent pace out to the bump. But we will indeed have a pitching change as Minor's day is done. So we'll take a short break. Be back with the new pitcher for East Central. You're watching EMCCathletics.com. And we're back here. The new arm for East Central is Irvin Simmons. This will be his 24th appearance on the season, 2-1 record overall, all out of the bullpen. Sports a 4.75 ERA. Thrown 30 and a third innings, 17 hits, 22 runs, 16 of those earned, struck out 32, walked 19. He will inherit a 3-0 count now to Sides. And he finds the outside corner for strike one. Snap throw over. Holmes back. No tag applied by Smith. Easy for me to say. (3-1). That one fouled back. That time, that ball did get on the outside corner. Sides took a rip at it, but just couldn't get on top of that. As I said before, every at-bat a previous pitch Side had seen, everything was on the inside. And again, that ball on the outside, and Sides just slicing that one foul. Simmons living dangerously already. There's not a better opposite field hitter than that young man at the plate right now for the Lions. There goes Holmes. Strike three. And Holmes goes down. So that'll be a strike him out, throw him out, as Sides goes down looking, and Holmes is thrown out by Turnage. So tough inning to what was a promising start of the inning when Medlin reached on a free pass, but Lions unable to capitalize on the leadoff walk, and they go away empty-handed once again. We'll head to the top of the fifth. Lions leading this one by a score of 5-1. You're watching EMCCathletics.com. Welcome back to the top of the fifth inning. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 for East Central. Turnage, Harrison, and Smith to lead things off versus Blaze Berry, who begins his fifth full inning of work. Be a stiff challenge for Berry as Turnage, as I mentioned earlier, swung the bat well in these previous two games, grounded out back to Berry in the second. First pitch misses inside. Swung on, and just right on cue, that's back-to-back times at bats that Turnage has grounded out to Berry. That's an easy 1-3 putout to retire Turnage. And that'll bring up the DH, Ramey Harrison.
To the plate for the Warriors, designated hitter number 30, Ramey Harrison.
Harrison flew out to Garrison, a soft little low liner pop fly back in the third inning, where AG caught that right on the edge of the grass. First offering from Barry. Swing and a miss. Again, there's the change piece. That ball just ran away, down and away to Harrison. Misses up high. 1 run on 2 hits for East Central. 5 runs on 6 hits. And the Lions do have 1 error. Actually, there should be an error on East Central as well. As Barry throws that one right down the heart of the plate. And that'll run the count full to Harrison. So payoff pitch coming now. And that one misses down low, so that'll be a walk to the DH. It'll be the first, check that, the second walk of the game now for Barry.
To the plate for East Central, first baseman number 25, Colton Smith.
So that'll bring up Colton Smith, who had the solo shot back in the third. A solo home run right into the East Central bullpen. So big challenge here for Barry. Breaking ball, that one chopped foul. We'll see if Barry can roll a 2-ball here, perhaps maybe a 6-4-3 double play out to AG. Certainly the big first baseman Smith, a candidate to perhaps hit into a double play. Smith calls time. Pretty good lead over at first for Harrison. That pitch from Barry misses down low. So it'll be a 1-1 count as he steps out, looks towards the third base box, towards Coach Holloman. Wouldn't be surprised if we see, as he gets his stopwatch out too, if we see Harrison in motion with this one. And a throw over from Barry. As again, Holloman gets that stopwatch out. Pretty good lead again over at first for Harrison. Feet moving. That one, breaking ball misses down and away. So it'll be a 2-1 count. The 2-1. And that one is a strike. Smith couldn't pull the trigger. That one in the lower portion of the zone. Shane just pulled that one back up there. Did a nice presentation for our home plate umpire. So with that, it'll even things at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one misses wide. Not really a competitive pitch there from Barry. Don't see that very often, but so that'll push the count full to the big first baseman for East Central, Colton Smith. So payoff pitch. We'll see if Barry, he goes with the hard stuff or maybe try to fool him with the breaking ball. Fastball as he chops that one foul. So we'll do it again, payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Big pitch by Blaze Barry as he gets the big first baseman Smith to go down swinging as Barry picks up his 4th strikeout of the game. And that may be one of the biggest just yet.
Up next, shortstop number 3, Clayton Jenkins.
That'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, Clayton Jenkins. Reached on a free pass back in the 3rd. Certainly want to try to get Jenkins with the leadoff man, Clayton Cook, waiting on deck. First pitch to Jenkins, fouled straight back into the screen. So pitch number 76 about to come out of the right hand of Blaze Barry. Again, that one off the hands of Jenkins, fouled back over our heads here in the box. And now Jenkins behind in the count 0-2. So we'll see if Barry tries to put him away here. Not nibble on the corners, just go right at Jenkins. The 0-2 misses wide. No one throwing in the East Central bullpen. Just kind of stretching, getting loose. For a while there was a lot of action going on, but it has slowed down. So we'll see if we see Irvin Simmons. I would expect to see him again for at least one more inning as we move to the bottom of the 5th. There goes Harrison, swinging. A swing and a miss from Jenkins. So that will be Barry's 5th strikeout of the game as he fans Jenkins to end the frame. And East Central goes down empty-handed here in the top of the 5th. We'll head to the home half. Lions coming to bat, looking to add to this 5-1 lead. You're watching EMCCathletics.com. Bottom of the 5th as Irvin Simmons will begin his first full inning of work. Came in relief of Brendan Miner last inning. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the Lions. Berry, Trosclair, and Bates, as they look to add to this 5-1 lead here for the Lions.
Mississippi, your pitcher, number 2, Blaze Berry.
See if we can get an update between Northwest and Meridian here momentarily. Breaking ball misses inside to Berry off the mid of Turnage. And Simmons came in relief last inning of Minor through 2/3 of an inning. Picked up a strikeout. That miss was only threw 5 pitches total last inning. Got an update, bottom of the 4th now. Meridian leading 8-2 over Northwest. So the Eagles trying to put away the Rangers, punch their ticket. The 2-0, that one misses down low. So Berry ahead in the count, 3-0. And Simmons finds the outer portion of the dish for strike 1 with that pitch. 3-1 now to Berry. And Trosclair and Bo Bates will be after Blaze. The 3-1 now from Simmons. Kicks, fires. That one misses way wide. So that'll be a leadoff walk. And we'll see if this time the Lions can capitalize on a free pass to the leadoff hitter of the inning and pick up another run here. Unable to do that. That 4th inning looked promising after Medlin walked, but could not push a runner past first base. I'll bring up Trosclair, 0 for 2 on the day. That ball got him. That hurt. Not sure if that got his hand or his elbow, but you could hear it up here. So that will be a walk to Berry, a hit by pitch on Trosclair. And bring up Bo Bates.
Up next for East Mississippi, left fielder number 24, Bo Bates.
So we'll see if Bates can stay hot. He's got a pair of singles and a run scored here today. Outfield playing straight away to Bates. Shannon awaits on deck. That one misses low. Shannon getting some words of encouragement from assistant hitting coach Wesley Sides down there, and looks like we're going to have a mound visit after the walk to Berry and the hit by pitch of Trosclair. Still no action, bodies stirring, but no ball being thrown down in the East Central pen. And more importantly, nothing doing in the Lions pen. Berry really has been cruising thus far. 78 pitches on the day for the Lions, thrown 5 complete, surrendered 2 hits, 1 run, that being the home run from Smith a couple innings ago. He's got 5 strikeouts and a pair of walks. And I certainly know Berry wants to go the distance, as he normally does. So mound visit is over. Simmons will toe the rubber. Berry out at second. Trosclair over at first. Bates at the dish. 1-0 count. Simmons misses wide. And there goes some more bodies scurrying down from the dugout of East Central to the pen. So would certainly expect it to start heating it up here momentarily. 2-0 count now to Bo Bates. That one catches the inside corner. The 2-1. Break ball misses upstairs, so now Simmons on the cusp of walking the bases loaded. The 3-1 pitch, breaking ball taken for a strike. Good pitch by Simmons. Behind in the count, goes with a breaking ball. That one started behind Bates and just had some late life to it. Caught the inside corner. So payoff pitch now to Bates. That one misses upstairs, so that'll be a walk issued, and it will indeed load the bases. And that'll bring up Cade Shannon. So an opportunity for Shannon here with the bases loaded. Singled in the first out to right field, and then walked back in the third. So nowhere to put Shannon. Bases loaded for Simmons. He will go from the windup. First offering to Shannon. That one misses down and in. Again, East Central has pitched Shannon inside, along with several other hitters today, trying to work these guys inside, testing if they will go the opposite field. 1-0 now. Simmons from the windup. That one misses wide, so Shannon ahead in the count, 2-0. And we will have a mound visit, and yes, we will indeed. You don't often see this. Most cases, they'll let a pitcher finish the at-bat. But we've seen it several times this series in which Holloman will go to the bump and make a pitching change in the middle of an at-bat. And with Shannon ahead 2-0, after Simmons had essentially walked the bases loaded, we will get another arm from East Central. So stay put, bases juiced. No outs in this one. Shannon at the plate. You're watching EMCCathletics.com. Irvin Simmons has been chased from the ball game. He will now give way to the fifth arm of the day for East Central. Cade Hall, who we saw in relief yesterday, will make his 18th appearance on the season, 1-0 overall, 4.50 ERA. He's got one save on the season, thrown 20 innings, 22 hits, 14 runs, 10 of those earned. Struck out 13, walked 9. So we'll see the lefty now, who will inherit a 2-0 count to Shannon. Bases loaded. That'll be Barry at third, Trosclair out at second, and Bo Bates over at first. In on the corners is East Central. First pitch from Hall, taken for a strike. Good pitch by Hall. And again, that's Smith over at first, Green at third, toes on the grass. Double play depth in the middle for Jenkins and Collins. So we'll see if Shannon can get a ball out in the outfield, maybe get a sac fly. Out in a chopper foul. So 2 good pitches from Hall. 2 pitches, 2 strikes. So it'll be a, see if Hall can battle here with Shannon. Again, Shannon gets a piece of that one. Good pitch from Hall. Just a fastball down and in. Shannon just getting a piece of it to stay alive. Long look into Turnage. Now Shannon will call time. Outfield is pretty much straight away. Wind has died down. Swung on that one, lifted out to right center field. Got a chance. Going. That one's going to one hop the wall. 1 run is in. Here comes Trosclair. Bates around. And that's a 3-run double for Shannon. Make it 8-1 Lions. Big swing from Shannon, coming through with the bases loaded and a 2-2 count, and he hammers the ball out to the right center gap and plates Barry, Trosclair, and Bo Bates.
Next, shortstop, number 1, Austin Garrison.
And as they say, walks will kill you. And right there, Shannon made Hall and the Warriors pay. After 3 free passes, Shannon doubles out to the right center gap, picks up 3 RBIs, and now extends it to an 8-1 lead Lions. Garrison looks to bunt, pulls back. That one misses over the toes inside of AG. That one misses low again, so now AG ahead 2-0. The 2-0 offering. That one catches the outside corner. The 2-1, now Hall looks towards Shannon's way. Shannon possesses blazing catcher speed. That one off the mitt of Turnage. It'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still no outs in the frame. That one misses down low, blocked up by Turnage. So with that misfire, that'll push the count full. And the payoff pitch coming here to Garrison. Frenchie awaits on deck. That one misses high, so Garrison draws the free pass.
Up next, center fielder number 4, Hunter French.
So to bring up Hunter French. Frenchie 0 for 2 on the day. But he is due. And we'll see if French can come through in a knock right here. Frenchie squares the bunt. That one popped up. Turnage giving chase, and he will haul it in. Good effort from the East Central catcher. Athletic play there by Turnage for the first out of the inning.
Back to the top of the lineup for East Mississippi. Right fielder number 14, Ethan Medlin.
So I'll turn over the lineup as Big E. Ethan Medlin will get his 4th plate appearance of the day. 0 for 1, got a pair of walks and a run scored. Scored the first run of the ball game for the Lions. That one misses wide from Hall. Swung on that one, out to center field. Shannon had to pause to make sure it went through. He's going to be waved in from, now we'll put on the brakes. And a good move by Reeves by holding up Shannon. It's a good throw in from Cook. Shannon had to hold to make sure that ball, that liner cleared off the bat of Medlin. And that will indeed do it for Cade Hall, as we've got another pitching change. So the inning will continue. Bases loaded after the pitching change. We got another lefty coming in. I believe it's a lefty. We'll see. Either way, stay with us. Lions still swinging it. 8-1 good guys. You're watching EMCCathletics.com. And we're back here with the new arm for East Central, Miles Miller, on the bump now for the Warriors. We've seen him already in this series. It'll be his 17th appearance, 1-1 record overall, 3.15 ERA. Thrown 20 innings, 16 hits surrendered by Miles Miller. 11 runs, 7 earned, struck out 25 and walked 15. And he will come into a tough situation as Coach Holloman has dropped him into the grease with the bases loaded, facing Kobe Holmes. Holmes 1 for 3 on the day. He's got a triple and a run scored. That's Shannon over at third, Garrison at second, Medlin at first. That ball almost got a piece of Holmes. He tried to let it get him. The 1-1. Swung on that one, lifted out to right field. Vance giving chase. Good effort, diving effort from Vance, but that one going to fall harmlessly foul. Good effort by the right fielder for East Central. No doubt that would have scored a run. That one was deep into the pin had Vance caught it. Certainly with that exceptional catcher speed from Shannon. Might have been able to tag from third. One-two now to Holmes. That did get him. So Holmes wore that one like a boss. Hit him right between the shoulder blades above the number 3. And Shannon will score from third base. And it is 9-1 Lions.
To the plate for East Mississippi, first baseman number 34, Wesley Sides.
And with the bases loaded again, that'll bring up Wesley Sides. That one misses down and away. Nowhere to put the dangerous hitter. That one catches the outside corner. Blaze Berry waits on deck. Berry started this, what seems like quite a while ago based off all the pitching changes. Berry led off this inning with a walk. Would later score the 6th run of the game. He came in from third base on the 3-run double by Shannon. And he's about to get his second opportunity of the inning. 2-1 now to Wesso. Swung on, that's a chopper out to Collins. He'll boot it. Garrison scores from third. Here comes Medlin around. He'll score. And that is an 11-1 ball game. And just like that, East Mississippi has punched their ticket to the Region 23 tournament as they take the best-of-3 series here versus their rival East Central. A final score here, 11-1. Big win today for the Lions. Talked about this group. Started off slow, 1-6 coming out the gate, and really started to come together at that tournament in Millington. Dropped those first 2 games, and then there was that Saturday game in which this Lion team came together. They picked up a pair of wins and then really started to come together and gel moving forward. And you could see it when they swept 4 straight doubleheaders in conference play. And now they entered the playoffs as the 3 seed, and they take game 3 here versus their rival East Central. Final score today, 11-1. It was 1 run on 2 hits for East Central. 1 run coming from the solo shot from Colton Smith. as Coach Kimbrell gets a big Gatorade bath down the left field line. Guys going nuts for Coach Kimbrell. This is a tight group, folks. It's fun to watch this season. They have really come together, playing for each other, and that's what's been a lot of fun. When one young man is struggling, there's another teammate to pick him up, and we've seen it all season long. This has been guys with different heroes each game, and the season will continue as East Mississippi punches their ticket today to the Region 23 tournament in Poplarville. And as Miss Jenny would say, as she printed up those T-shirts, Scuba Tech versus everybody. So that's it for today, as final score 11-1. A big win for the Lions today. So for Miss Jenny Cody to my left and Mr. David Rzinski, our PA announcer here at Gerald Poole Field on the campus of East Mississippi and Scuba, we appreciate everybody watching. Lions will be back in action Monday, May 16th, down in Poplarville for the Region 23 tournament. Come check them out as they look to continue this 2022 season. I'm Carl Shannon. Appreciate everybody joining in. Thank you and have a great afternoon.